Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to discuss about third fossil fuel, which is natural gas. What is it? It is a gas which is lighter than air and mainly consists of methane gas. The chemical formula for methane is CH4. It is highly inflammable, means it catches fire very easily. It is usually found under the crust of the earth above the layers of petroleum here. So, wherever we have the crude oil deposits, nearby to that we also find natural gas. Now, if it is near the petroleum, then how do we extract it? The same process of oil drilling. So, wherever the oil drilling is done, that time natural gas is also extracted from there. It is pumped out. It travels through pipelines. This is very good quality of natural gas that it can be transported very easily through pipes. Now, another very good characteristic of natural gas is that it doesn't have any specific smell. So it is completely odorless, but it might make it more risky. Because if a gas is odorless, we will not be able to detect the presence of that gas. And at the same time, the gas is highly inflammable. So it can catch fire very easily. So what can be done? Natural gas is mixed with some chemicals which are of very strong odor, so that natural gas can have some specific smell, and that smell can detect the presence of natural gas. Now, why the natural gas is so important? It is very easy to transport through pipelines. It can be used as a fuel in vehicles, and the best part is that it can act as a better fuel in vehicles when compared to petrol and diesel. Why? Because it causes very less pollution when compared to petrol and diesel. Because in case of petrol and diesel, when we burn them, they leave a lot of residue which produces smoke. But when natural gas burns, methane burns almost completely. Thus, it produces very little pollution. It is one of the cleanest burning fuels and produces mostly heat, carbon dioxide and water vapor. Hence, it is said that it contributes to a cleaner and greener environment. Natural gas is compressed to a high pressure and stored in hard cylindrical and spherical containers for distribution. It is then known as compressed natural gas or CNG. One of the greatest advantages of using CNG is it can be directly supplied through pipes into homes for cooking and heating purposes. Now, our next topics are limitations of fossil fuels and conservation of natural resources. Now, we will discuss the both topics together. Now, when we talk about exhaustible resources which are available in limited amount, it becomes very important to talk about sustainable management. What is the meaning of sustainable management? Sustainable means to sustain something, to keep, to retain something for future generation. So, management of natural resources in such a way that basic need or dependency from these resources is met. It is not that we just want to preserve it for the future generation at the cost of present generation. Obviously, the basic needs of the present generation should be met. Now, next is our future generation can also make use of them. That means only basic necessities of the present generation should be met. It shouldn't happen that the present generation is wasting the resources. The present generation is simply not caring of the natural resources. That shouldn't happen. Use it however it is needed, and rest of it should be kept for the future generation. Use of these resources do not cause too much harm to the environment. Now, these resources should also be used in such a way that the environment is fine. For example, fossil fuels are excellent source of energy, but at the same time, burning fossil fuels releases a lot of harmful gases which causes environmental pollution, which results in acid rain, which causes greenhouse effect. So all these things are not good for our environment. So we need to decide how exactly do we need to make use of different resources. So if we think that we can minimize burning of fossil fuels by some other way, then we should follow that alternative. For example, if we make use of petrol as a car fuel, that is one option. And if we make use of CNG as a car fuel is another option. Now, in both the cases, we are using natural resources. But in the second case, it is causing less environmental pollution. So, we should go with the second option. Now, we should always remember the 3 R's. That means reduce, recycle and reuse. So, in order to save environment, 3 R's are extremely useful. First is reduce. Reduce unnecessary usage of natural resources. Any resource, it could be water, it could be electricity, anything. Energy consumption can be reduced by simply turning off lights when a room is not in use, replacing light bulbs with long-lasting fluorescent bulbs, and using air conditioners only when it is required. Energy efficient appliances with the Energy Star label help to reduce the electricity we consume. This will reduce the usage of fossil fuels and also our electricity bill. Now reduce the use of plastic. A lot of plastic uses fossil fuel in its manufacture, including the plastic bag. Plastics do not break down very easily, which create a landfill problem. In order to reduce the use of fossil fuels and improve the health of our ecosystem, saying no to plastic or using less of it is the best choice to make. Now, second one is a recycle. Recycle and use the natural resources in different forms. Third one is reuse. Use the same resources again and again. For example, bottles, papers, etc. Now, how can we use energy judiciously? First, prefer stairs over lift. When we are using lift, then actually we are consuming electricity, and electricity is dependent on fossil fuels. So prefer stairs. Second, prefer tube lights over bulb because bulb consumes more electricity. Next, prefer cycling over bus. Prefer bus over car. Now at the last, the Petroleum Conservation Research Association PCRA of India has some tips for people on how to save petrol or diesel while driving. First, switch off the engine of vehicle while waiting on traffic signals or at other places. Clear? Second, drive the vehicle at a constant and moderate speed. Third, ensure the correct tire pressure for how consumption of fuel. Fourth, ensure regular maintenance checks of the vehicle for less consumption of fuel. I hope it is clear to you. Now thank you. Have a nice day.